Bulls of Wrath faced off against an Iron Archer, hordes of warriors of Wrath, and even a couple Sin Spawn, but emerged triumphant, taking great joy in the value of their pre-combat preparations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think we need to figure out which of these circles does what. Probably don't want to assume their teleportation and step right into them.
Well, it's too bad we don't have a wizard of some renown.
Yeah, who could detect magic.
You know, detects much magic and has a knowledge arcana and a spellcraft check.
Yeah, where will we
Kalinda's
find
gonna-
one of those, I wonder, at this
I don't
hour?
know. Brett, are you running one?
No.
Alright, then I guess it's up to me.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to settle for Luther.
Alright, so here's Luther. Do you want 4 spellcraft checks or just 1?
They'd appear to be the exact same portals from the other place. You have the same information on them you had.
Alright, teleportation circles, everyone. You know what that means.
So Kalinda's going to make sure she's not near any of the baddies, and then she's going to channel for everyone. Gather round. I don't know how many people are hurt. Probably mostly just Beryl.
I'm
Just
fine.
Drag Yelk. Looks like Drag Yelk and Beryl.
Oops, that's not how we do it.
You might want to be impersonating yourself.
Well, that's not going to matter. So I'm just rolling dice.
That's fine. I don't know if Beryl's okay, but...
What kind of mood is Beryl in today?
What kind of mood? He seems all right. It's difficult to tell his mood, maybe, because he's always very quiet and not a particularly smiley guy. He looks
So
pretty
for
serious,
now-
gentlemen.
For now, he remains a barrel of unknown substance.
Before we jump into another teleport circle, there's a hallway down to the south of us. We might want to check that out.
Alright, I'll go check. It's got it out.
And there goes Feeks. And there comes Feeks.
All right. Sorry, I'm back. Got a call. Cut me off.
I see. We're going south.
Okay. Do we see something down here? Other than
The shadow.
Hey, what's my Mutants of Mastermind character doing there?
Just keeping it real.
Oh god, if I could bring my character in, it would be so great. Behold, a very, very nicely and detailed done room, at least on my screen. Of course, you can only see some rough. Which may not even all be there.
Oh, Kalinda's going to turn off her aura, by the way. I guess I know how to do that.
I wonder, do you think that might work this week?
What?
If he were to turn the map back on?
We're not gonna try.
I mean, if you guys want to try, I'm open to it. It wouldn't take all that long this time, but... It's up to you.
Alright.
Nope. Broken.
Wow.
At least that shows us what it is. And now it's working again. Good.
There is something in that map. Some hidden piece
It's
of...
probably just slightly bigger than Pig's computer is prepared to accept.
Yeah.
So what are we seeing here?
Oh, it's looked like
A
a lunch
room
table.
with some tables in it.
I will search the room a little bit. Not super thoroughly. What is this barrel?
Oh, we didn't do loot last time, did we?
We're just
We're gonna do loot at the end.
Yeah, we're gonna loot at the end. So
There is nothing particular that stands out other than what you've seen in the other.
Okay. Yeah, let's figure out what's here later.
right. Moving on. We have some teleportation circles. I don't know where they go. But
We'll find out.
yes, we're going to find out.
Girl smirks. This one?
Yep. One labeled number 4.
That one, y'all step on it. It glows. You get the everything fades away.
Is that like
and
Wayne's
you
World?
appear back in this room over here.
Huh.
Where are we?
Oh. Well, then I guess we go through 3 again.
Oh, well, this is just
And come out and go through 5 this time.
All right, this time things happen and stop.
Oh,
I'm
good
just
flavor.
arranging.
Now I want everybody to be very nice because I spent a good 5 minutes on that.
We should all be...
Whoa,
barrel,
dude.
barrel right here. Just so that we're in the marching order.
Marching order?
Somewhat order.
There's a marching order? Oh, great. I lost myself.
Don't worry. Found you. Oh!
All right, everybody, stay in your appropriate positions and let me reveal. The polished granite walls of this large chamber are covered in spidery glyphs. The ceiling rises 25 feet high, where a mural depicts a red-headed woman holding a flaming rancer standing atop a burning tower of stone. Swords and rancers rest inside shallow depressions in the walls, glowing faintly to illuminate the chamber. The north side of the room is a solid wall of billowing black smoke.
Oh dear, I have a feeling I know what's about to happen.
And you can hit me with a Knowledge Arcana if you got it, which I know at least one of you does.
Alright, Gorat, now's your time to shine.
Yeah, sure. What?
And Luther, what buffs do you have running currently?
The moment, resist energy, all, and airwalk.
Good.
Yeah, no, you're about to try and dispel magic it, so... Well, I have good news for everybody. This entire room is an evocation room.
What does that mean?
That means if we want fireballs, we're all pretty much taken care of. Oh, by the way, I do believe that the mural over there, that's the Rune Lord of Wrath. She seems a delight.
Indeed. And that wall of black smoke?
Oh, I'm sure we're about to find out who's behind it. Hello? Anybody there? Anybody? Hello? Caleb, could you be a dear and maybe find out what's eastern side? Not having a moment. Oh, and please avoid the this for now. I'm sure it's probably not good.
All right.
Is the dark gray bar at the top the wall of smoke?
The whole different flooring there's wall of smoke.
Yeah, okay.
Hello? Things that are trying to kill us, where are you? Hello? Oh,
I do not think there is anyone here.
Magic, this blue circle is just another teleportation circle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, otherwise I'm
She's
pretty
gonna-
sure someone would come out to kill you by now.
She's going to detect magic on the smoke.
It is obviously magical, yes.
Can I do a spellcraft or something?
I will join in on this. What is it, spellcraft? Yeah.
It is, in fact, a wall of smoke.
What does that do? If you go through it.
Well, I think you'll be well preserved.
Well,
I'll have
Let-
a nice mesquite flavor.
Let's-
Barbecue. Specifically, it is an illusory wall designed to look like smoke.
oh.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
I'll be behind Dragyelk.
This is probably not a wise idea, but I am not a smart man.
Not
Hey,
gonna
pretty
make
good.
Not
All
gonna
right,
make
so
that
you're
joke.
all moving through it together.
Yes.
You keep going until you get out the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Galinda, you hit a wall.
All right. A wall that I can't see, I take it.
As you step into the smoke and you become adjacent to it, you reveal a wall right in front of you.
Huh.
I suggest you step to the right.
That's
Did I step to the right?
It's the right thing to do.
really.
All right. You walk into the darkness and emerge into this really cool room. I took 7 minutes to draw.
7.
You are going all out. Oh.
But wait. Nobody
There's
moved
more.
because y'all about to get jumped.
Really? Are we getting jumped or are we getting into the final boss fight?
Yes. A wide avenue flanked by crimson stone pillars runs down the center of this chamber. The ceiling arches 60 feet above and seems to be made of fire. At the center of the room, a huge 7-pointed star made of silver is engraved into the floor and surrounded by a circle of low burning flame. And as you stagger out of the smoke into the room where people can see you. It occurs to you that perhaps all that shouting ahead of time may not have been the most tactically wise decision, as you are hit with a powerful cone of cold.
Thank you, Luther. Thank you.
Okay.
High lady. Ooh, I want to be a high lady. There's her Ransour, I take it.
Lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. All right. Hit it. Let's see that beautiful, what was it, reflex save for half?
Reflex for half.
Let's see about getting the music
All
changed
right,
over.
let's see. Luthor fails. Kalinda fails. Dragyelk fails. Gorat succeeds, and Caleb succeeds.
Wow. What about Beryl?
And Beryl succeeds.
All right. So 55 for Luther. And
Let's see here. Alright, I'll take.
and
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, so half of 85 is 42.
so
And oh, whoops! I probably help if I actually put that in my damage instead of actually typing out like an idiot.
is it time for initiative?
Not quite.
It's a surprise round.
And there is quite a bit of surprise going on. Let's see. I will need
Alright, I need to find.
will saves from everybody as the Abomination casts a spell.
Oh great! My best saves.
It'll be fine, right?
Hopefully.
What could go wrong?
Gorat fails. Kalinda saves. Luther fails. Caleb fails. Oh shit! Dragyelk fails. Beryl saves.
Hello, insanity.
Everybody who fails is confused.
Oh great! Wow.
Is it confusion or is it insanity?
It's confusion.
All right, you said Garrot. Did Garrot fail? Wait a minute. Keela failed, but
Gorat,
Garrot-
Gorat is confused.
All right.
Luthor is confused. Caleb is confused.
All
And
right.
Dragyelk is confused.
All right. This is going to make things fun.
Again.
I agree. And now we're in initiative.
Alright, now I can just find some good music to play for this battle. So, Beryl is the only one. No, Beryl and Kalinda are not confused.
Beryl.
Beryl is going to charge and attempt to
Charging.
grapple
Ooh.
and turn on get into his mantis style stance, charge and attempt to grapple her.
All right. Before you decide you want to do that, I will note that she does have a Ranseur in one hand.
She's also flat-footed.
She
No,
acted
she's
in the
acted.
surprise round.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, I'll take my chances.
All right. Wrong token there.
So it's a +2 because I'm charging, I think. Do you get to add that to a CMB?
But first, the attack of opportunity.
Sure. Miss.
That is going to miss terribly. All right, and that will. Oh, that's against the CM. Is the attack roll actually the CMB roll?
I rolled a trip, disarm, or grapple. So my bonus, if it calculated it properly, should be a 23 or 25 with the charge. Plus whatever I rolled.
Alright. You
Sorry. I'm like,
need to.
I'm just phlegmy right now. I'll be back.
Hold on, I gotta focus that. That will just hit.
Sweet. I'll take it.
Alright. Gorat.
Garrot is going to roll for his confusion.
Point 1d8 points of damage plus strength to self.
Who is it? Oh, Garad.
Yeah, apparently he's punching himself.
Hmm.
1d8 plus 7 to my face.
Alright, let's see. Got a thing for this. Alright. She is going to go.
She's not grappled?
What's that got to do with the price of cheese and egg?
Just makes me very sad.
I said she was going, I didn't say she wasn't grappled.
Oh, sorry.
She's taking her turn.
Yep, let's see. Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
I will be right back.
Okay. Alright. So, she is going to cast a defensive dimension door. No, correction, she is not going to cast a dimension door. She is going to hold her turn for now.
Oh, cool.
Dragyuk.
Alright, so I want to do the Rage Clear Mind thing that I should have done the last time this happened.
Rage Clear Mind thing.
Yeah. Dragyuk has an ability, Clear Mind. A Barbarian may re-roll a failed will save.
Do you have to be raging to do that?
Unfortunately, I do, but
This.
I couldn't.
This.
You have an ability that lets you rage as an immediate action in response to an attack.
I don't think I do.
Then since you're not raging, you can't use it yet.
Okay. Well, I want to go into a rage.
Clear Mind has to be used as an immediate action after the first save is attempted. Since you're in a rage, you can't do that. So you're not going to be able to use Clear Mind on this.
Well, that makes Clear Mind absolutely useless.
Attack nearest ally.
Ooh.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3. Caleb's too far.
Sorry, Kalinda.
That's alright.
Isn't just one attack? Or full?
Got a full.
Oh.
What I do normally.
I don't know if those hit.
First. Come on.
I'm so sorry, guys. This is killing me. I don't know what is going on. I'll be right back. I need more water.
The first one will, assuming your token is correct, the first one will hit, and the other two will not.
I think I'm at a 34. Is that what it says?
That's correct, yeah. That's what it says.
Okay. Alright, 22 damage.
And it becomes Kalinda's turn.
Alright, she is going to make sure she is within 30 feet of Beryl, but hopefully not High Lady. Although High Lady hasn't taken any damage, so I guess she doesn't care. So she'll move to here. Or here, I guess. And she'll channel energy.
Okay.
And she'll sort of whisper, idiots.
That's fair.
So y'all get 26.
Yeah. Caleb was not injured, only, however, Iron Bite's gone, so you'll have to take
Oh, and
that
she's gonna get into her style stances,
Okay.
and that's her turn. Ooh, Beryl is perfect again. And you guys, you got your +2 from the Owl's Wisdom, those of you? You had that?
Doesn't say I have Al's Wisdom up. Oh wait, well, Al's Wisdom is on for Dragyelk. Hey, Magic.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, would another +2 have done anything for Dragyelk?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Would have gotten you closer, though.
Hey, I guess who gets to act normally this turn?
Alright, well. Caleb is going to go invisible. I wish I had like a quick button just for invisible. And we'll move over here.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
No, that's all you can do. Standard move.
Luthor.
I'm gonna pop a hero point to reroll my will save.
Don't forget Kalinda channeled to heal.
did?
So
Sorry,
Yeah, everyone got 26, so make sure you mark that.
I was in the bathroom
Yeah.
Okay.
doing things. Anyways, Luther is. I'm gonna reroll my will save with a hero point.
all right. That will succeed.
Yes. Alrighty then, it's knowledge time. What is that thing?
That is called map tools. It is used to create maps that we play games on.
What is that thing?
That
As
appears to be some sort of creature.
As in, what type of knowledge is it?
Let's see, planes.
I figured as much.
One question.
Oh my god, seriously? Did I roll a 1?
Yes, actually.
Tell us about its immunities or defenses, if you would.
You know what? I'm
That'll be
gonna go
mine.
with that.
Specifically, what are you going with, Ironback?
I will go with
Special defenses?
special defenses and immunities.
Special defenses.
Well, it's got all the lovely demon-esque immunities such as electricity and poison, resists acid, cold, and fire, and it's got that good old spell resistance. And it's also got damage reduction. Good luck to anyone who doesn't have a good weapon.
All right.
Meanwhile, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on Dragyelk's Confusion. 20 plus...
You can't just do it on the spell.
Yeah, it's targeted Dispel.
Okay, but I mean, you can't just target the confusion effect on everyone. Is that not how it works?
I don't have Mass Dispel Magic, which I don't think actually exists. Oh, no, wait. Greater Dispel.
I think you could have used it as a counterspell when it was happening. But now it's clicking on multiple people and each one has to be removed.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
sorry. At this point,
I'm just asking. Sorry.
yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to attempt to get rid of Dragyelk's confusion. Because
Not a bad idea.
no, it's not. So here we go. 27 gonna do it?
It should do it.
I
That
don't
will
know.
just barely do it.
Oh, good. Dragyelk is no longer confused. Sorry,
Huzzah.
Gorat.
Would you like to do anything else, Luthor?
Yes, actually.
Well, Dracula not being confused, I think it's more important because he can deal more damage.
I am going to use a Quicken Scorching Ray on High Lady, whatever her name is.
Besides, you can get me next turn if you have multiples prepared.
You're lucky I do. So, I'm gonna use a quicken scorching ray on the high lady.
Right, what does she?
So I think I may have overcome her spell resistance if she has any.
Your first and third attacks will miss. Your second one will hit.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's to touch AC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How does a 25 hit, but a 28 does not?
I see a 17 and an 18.
So it's reach out to touch, Faith.
Okay,
Reach out to
you
touch.
gotta clean up your fucking macros. This is terrible. This is difficult.
Not really.
Kind of is.
Did you want attack?
17. It helps if you specify attack roll before the attack roll somewhere in this. That is very beneficial when I'm looking at macros.
I would think reach out to touch Faith would clue. Never mind.
Okay,
That's
but
not
let's
much
get the
different
fire
than
going.
The fire going.
That's the
either.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah, but the text is not particularly different. There's nothing that really differentiates them. So
I just like putting musical lyrics in. No.
that's fine. Just do like attack, reach out, and touch Faith. Attack, reach out, and touch Faith again. Attack, reach out, and touch Faith once. Damage. Let's get the fire going. Damage.
Anyways,
17 will miss. The other two will hit.
Doesn't she have like serious penalties when she's grappled to touch AC?
She has some penalties. Are not massive. She's not like Pender. And she will take some damage from that.
yeah, I figured she had energy resistance.
It seems a safe bet.
All right. Do anything else?
Can I banish the abomination? No? Okay then.
All right.
Which is actually a good thing to do next.
The abomination. What is the abomination going to do? Oh, perfect, perfect. Alright, so the abomination casts a spell.
What is it?
Reverse gravity.
Okay.
I don't know how that works.
Especially with people who have airwalk.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful spell.
Yeah, how does it work with airwalk?
Well, let's see.
I don't think airwalk works like fly.
Yeah, airwalk will not allow you to maintain your position.
Okay then.
Basically, airwalk works when you're walking on your turn.
Yeah, so it wouldn't
Keeps you where you're at otherwise, but it doesn't give you control like flight. From my 2-second glance through it.
Can I attempt to counterspell it with a dispel magic?
Do you have it readied? You do not, so
Not
you cannot.
so-
Dispel magic has to be ready to be used as a counterspell that way, unless you're like an evoker, an arcanist, and you have the discover.
Yeah. That's why I asked.
So what happens to us? We fall upward.
I got to map up the area.
Give me a second.
And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't the ceiling on fire?
It is on fire.
Okay.
Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
How tall is the ceiling? I kind of missed that because I was in the bathroom.
Hold on. Let me do the thing I'm doing.
Okay.
Let's see. Looks like
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
okay. Ooh, hilarity. Okay.
I can still hear though if you want to explain what it does.
Alright, the ceiling is 60 feet up. So that means
Falling damage.
it does.
Oh wait. First
That means Beryl and Luthor will be the ones targeted by.
Oh.
Specifically, just enough squares for each of you to fall all the way up to.
Right, I get that. Hey, we get a reflex save.
If you have something to secure yourself to.
Well, I'm holding on to a certain.
Yeah, and I can reach out and
Wizard.
grab Drag Yelk.
You absolutely can attempt to grab onto Drag. Let's see. DC of this would be. I have too many tabs open already. Because I'm not using the other monitor yet. I'm a fool. That will not be sufficient, Luther. Barrel's got a hella good grab hold, though. So, Beryl, you can grab on to High Lady with that, but that's going to supersede your grapple. And then Abomination will move in closer.
What's my fallen damage, by the way?
Yes, you're falling damage. So first, that's what, 1d6 per 10 feet, so 66. Let's see. In addition to that, you will be taken. And the ceiling is unexpectedly hot. It's actual fire.
I get that. Still energy damage, right?
It is.
There you go. Well, this is a bad predicament.
And the High Lady will take her turn now. And she is going to... being very aggravated at the vice-like hold that Beryl is...
Mm-hmm.
cast a spell defensively, which is gonna suck for this dude because he's in the way too. He might not be in the way. We'll see. Where's the concentration? That is sufficient. And sends a spell, which is prismatic spray.
I hate. Well, at least Luther. Wait a second. Is Luther going to be in the prismatic spray?
Let's see, it's that point. 40 feet out, 40 feet up.
Yep. Alright. What is hitting everybody?
Alright. Each creature is randomly struck by beams. Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go first.
$20 points of fire damage, reflex for half.
Not gonna even bother.
Who's next?
Drag Yelk. On insanity.
40 points of acid damage, reflex half.
That I will. That I will.
Oh, let's see. That will not do it.
Okay.
Alright, Caleb.
Alright.
Actually, let's do Gorak because Gorak's closer.
Flesh to stone, fortitude negates.
You know what?
Oh. Sorry.
Ignore that. Ignore that because I rolled a d6 for that.
Whoops.
Electricity damage, reflex for half. And
You are so lucky there.
21 will not do it. It is 80 points of electricity damage,
Ow!
reduced to 50 after your resist 3.
Ironbite, you only took... Drag Elk only took 10 because it was 40 damage and he has resist energy 30.
Yeah, I know. I Oh, really?
Caleb is next.
2? Oh, that was acid.
Oh, Caleb, make a will save.
Please make a will save.
That is not gonna make it.
Pop a hero point. Pop a hero point.
What is it?
It's you're going to be sent to another plane.
Alright, I'll use a hero point. To what, reroll?
Yeah.
That was even worse.
Bye, Caleb.
Alright, we'll get back to Caleb later. For now, Caleb, if you don't have a form of planar travel, I think you're out of this fight. Alright, Kalinda. think that will save.
Oh man, another one.
Assuming those are the correct bonuses for.
Kalinda is a 22 in will, so I don't know why it's-
Why did Beryl roll?
Wrong one impersonated.
I thought I said impersonator, but anyway, alright. You want me to re-roll? Or
I have the dice roll on there.
so plus 22.
That will be sufficient to not get teleported to another plane.
Along with Caleb.
And this one is for Beryl.
Ah, just 20 points
And
of fire
20
damage.
fire damage.
Alright. He will take it.
And did not care.
Basically. Then he will totally wail on her. Starting with a stunning fist using Mantis style, and then switching to Boar style right after
Yeah.
that.
May I suggest a 5-foot step to get out of the square of reverse grab?
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Resume the wailing.
DC 27. Critical failure. Give me a break.
You roll twice.
What?
You roll twice. The first one wasn't a critical failure.
Oh, good. All right.
This is DC 27 fort save. That will hit. The High Lady is stunned at your shenanigan.
And so I assume I get all of those except the haste attack, which means I'll also get 2d6 in boar style damage.
Let's see. Second and third and fourth attacks will hit. Let's see. It's her dexterity bonus that you see. So the second kick, the first elbow, and the second elbow will hit. The first knee will, the second knee will hit, and both of the Medusa's Wraths will hit. Now I gotta do some math.
And then 6 damage for boar style.
And that's bleed damage too.
Nice.
Alright, she do not look good at all.
Yeah, well, Abomination is
Just
about to
beat the snot out of her.
Nice.
Roll out.
Roll that beautiful D100.
All right.
$65. 1d8 plus strength to self. It's unfortunate. Drag Yelk.
So, first time in so long, Drag Yelk is going to drink a potion. It's a special potion. Saving it.
Okay. Potion of Enlarge.
Then he gonna go into rage.
You see Beryl give him a slightly jealous look.
Uh-huh. So it's a move action. Rage is a swift action.
I thought Rage was free.
Is Rage a free? What's drinking a potion? Move?
Standard.
No, it's a standard.
Move to pull it out, standard to drink it.
Right, and he's
So
gonna
that's it.
point. He's gonna point his now massive sword at the abomination and scream a battle cry. He's trying to taunt.
Nice. Yeah, that whole Caleb reroll thing really worked out well.
Yeah, it did.
Good turn, Luthor.
Alright.
Good turn, Dragyo.
Kalinda.
Alright. Kalinda is going to step up 5 feet. She's going to use a move action to turn on a single mirror image. She is going to touch him with a vision of madness.
But how will you ever hit his touch AC? With a natural 20, that's how.
So he is going to take a -7 to saves and attacks. And she is going to do a quickened bestow curse on him. I will roll again to hit.
Wow.
Is that something you need to do concentration for?
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't know if your bonus has outclassed it yet, but
Do I... So, it's a 7th level when I'm doing it quickened. Oh, you don't need to on quickened spells. I'm
Really?
pretty sure. I don't think so.
For concentration?
I don't think so.
casting a quicken spell doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Nice.
There you go. As you can tell, we don't see these used too often.
No. This is the first time I've ever done this.
Alright, and it was the bestowers, yeah?
Yep. So DC 23, and he's at a -7.
Alright, you will need to roll versus spell resistance.
Oh yes, there's that. Roll your spell.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh wait, that's 9. Oh nice. It's a good roll.
We'll do it.
That's at a -7.
No, that's his normal roll.
Oh, so -7, he still makes it. Damn it. Oh well. Okay.
Still, it was a great
It's a
combo.
Yeah. It
Good,
was nice.
Good round attempt. Bet we'll see that again.
Yeah.
Luthor.
All right, Luther is up on the very hot ceiling. Goodbye, Caleb. So I'm gonna make a move action to come. I'm gonna walk down 30 feet because that hurt up there. It would help if I actually pressed the 3 key instead of the decimal. And okay, good. So I can do this again. I am going to cast Dispel Magic on Gorot's confusion.
Alright.
Hopefully that helps.
I mean, so far I've just been hitting myself, so
Yeah.
It's been a rough combat for you so far.
Well, at 26 do it.
Mm,
Let's see, that's 11 plus the caster level. That will just barely do it.
Yeah!
Congratulations, you're no longer confused. So,
Alright. Anything else?
no, I'm good.
Although I hurt quite a bit.
Yeah, you might want to do some self-healing if you got some potions left.
Alright. Magic other creature is going to...
Oh yes, the abomination. It's got 2 very juicy targets at the moment. Oh, walking away.
5-foot step. And it is going to cast a spell.
Oh, what is it?
You don't know how we like spells. Though this one may end up being somewhat confusing.
Another confusion?
Oh god, you guys.
It is in fact
Screwed.
confusion.
So... Okay, good. Luther is 30 feet up, so is he going to be affected? It's a 15-foot radius burst.
Oh, I thought
Nice.
you walked all the way down.
I've only got 30 feet of move, so
My bad. That seems less fun now.
it didn't do it.
He'd be out of it.
So Luther is out of it.
And Dragyelk is an
I
immediate
think I'll do
action.
something else instead.
Dragyelk gets that reroll if he wants.
Because you couldn't get Luther.
It's not worth it if there's only 2 people.
Oh,
Ask me
magic.
how. What? It's a staple. You don't use AoE effects on less than 3 people,
It is true.
creatures or monsters. This could be fun instead. It is going to target Barrel with a power word stun.
Ooh, power words.
Power word stun.
I think it fails because he has 200.
Oh, it
hit
works.
points.
It just doesn't do it. But he doesn't know how many hit points Barrel has,
Right.
which kind of sucks for him. But
Wow, it's not going good for him today.
the High Lady is gonna go.
Earl's giving her a Bruce Lee cool guy look. You're going down. That's what the look conveys.
High Lady will take a 5-foot step.
I did not mean to make Kalinda tiny or fine.
Well, fine is usually a state of mind, anyways.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh, you know, I've been not.
Yeah, getting
using
into
this
flanking
often.
positioning is a great idea.
Oh, what could go wrong? Alright. Let's see.
Not a thing.
Oh, why did she go there?
she will activate a thing as a swift action, and fire surrounds her.
Okay.
Yeah, I know how terrifying y'all probably find that.
Yeah. The cone of cold was pretty bad.
Doesn't Chief have this? God.
Remember, this is the 3.5 module. And yeah, they reconverted it, but there's probably still some, like, weird things.
3.5-iness.
Yeah, 3.5-ness hanging around this thing.
Well, I'm using the converted document now since I got my hands on it. The anniversary edition.
Even converted, you're gonna still be seeing a whole lot of stuff. Like, that's just like, where is this in Pathfinder?
Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. Well, she is going to do a terrible fucking thing now. Like, just awful. She kind of glares at everybody.
And commit seppuku?
And she casts Fireball.
You got your wish.
I think, honestly, she's probably seen us not taking that much damage from these.
I don't think she's got a whole lot in her arsenal. Remember, evocation generally equals fire.
I expected to see some Bigby's hands things.
Again, evocation. It generally means a lot of fire.
Yeah, the hand spells are evocation.
Yeah, but Bixby's isn't in Pathfinder.
Yeah, but you know.
I know it. I was expecting a lot more magic missiles.
It's pretty good fireball damage.
Relatively speaking. Kalinda, Dragyelk, fail the reflex save. Barrel, you succeed. Let's see.
Ah, that wasn't the right one. Damn it.
Oh wow, even he gets hit with it?
Yeah. So she casts Fireball, as fireball-y as she can. Trying to kill you all. Ends up finishing herself off in the process.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yes. And deals some fire damage to Abomination in the process.
All right. That was ill-advised.
Of all the bosses in this entire place.
Barrel's turn?
Yes, but I must note that Beryl, a glowing rune of red, almost fire-like, appears on your forehead.
Really?
Yes.
And he knows this?
Beryl's pretty insanely self-aware. I mean, I've seen that perception roll.
I do not know what that is. Sounds like an exploding rune or something, but I have no idea. And I don't know that Beryl would know.
Can Luther see that rune?
Yes, but Luther doesn't know what it is either.
Would a spellcraft roll?
It would not.
A knowledge arcana roll?
It would not.
A knowledge meta roll?
It would get some damage.
Okay, well, he is going to deal with the issue at hand and attack this dude. Or what he considers the issue at hand. This will be a stunning fist with Mantis style.
Mantis style.
So DC 27 fort. At his -7. Something tells me it has a good fort save, though.
Alright, let's see. First the two kicks will hit, the elbow will miss, the second elbow will hit and confirm, and the two...
So if he's stunned by the first one, then his AC would drop, presumably.
Well, I mean, we'll check. What's the DC?
27. And it also affects whether or not I can do Medusa's Wrath.
That'd do it.
At a -7?
Again, that's the default roll.
That wouldn't do it. Oh,
Okay.
he'd be a stunned boy.
I will take it. So she does get the Medusa's Wrath attacks.
Oh, way to gender it.
What?
Oh.
Way to gender the abomination. Maybe it's non-binary. You ever think about that?
Did I call it a him?
No. I called it she.
Oh.
Alright, let's
Gotta
see.
hope you didn't just get possessed. That would suck.
It seems like it's something more favorable than that. As if he's... Well, I won't let on.
Oh, I cannot
yeah,
wait
so
to find out.
stun doesn't make much of a meaningful adjustment to its armor class.
AC, yeah.
Unsurprisingly, it doesn't get a lot from Dex.
Right, huge creatures.
Yep.
Do I get to do my boar style bleed damage?
You just need 2 of them to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Gotta do more math now.
Plus 10. I know I'm mathing. Oh, he has DR, that's right. He does have... So Beryl's attacks can count as good align. They overcome DR good.
I thought you had it up to equivalent of a +5.
Yeah, which overcomes alignment-based DR.
Yeah, it basically overcomes any DR that can be overcome.
Yeah, I thought you said he had like DR good or something.
He does, but I mean, I wasn't factoring DR in anyways because of the +5.
Okay. Oh, right, yeah, okay.
I think 3 or 4 is the alignment.
5 is the alignment one, 4 is adamantine. Because I just looked it up for him.
Yeah. Shoot. Lost my place on my math.
Sorry. I'll stop saying words. Even though his crit range is pretty bad, I still like having improved critical on him. It's fun.
Alright, he's still standing, but he's not looking pretty.
Oh, he about to not look.
Grots.
He's about to not look alive.
Yeah. If Gorot knows what's good for it.
What do you mean?
I mean, here's the thing.
Gorot.
I mean, you're not looking too good yourself.
No,
But-
no.
If you want to rush in there, go right ahead. I ain't going to stop you.
Huh. That's kind of magnanimous of you, but... Alright. Well, I can't make it there with one move action, though.
Don't you have Blessing or Fervor up at the moment?
No, that
That went away
Faded.
a time ago.
Alright.
we should take that off our tokens, I guess.
Yeah,
You guys really should.
yeah, mine is off, I believe. So I am just going to drink a potion of cure serious wounds.
That is the smart choice. And it sucks about Caleb, man.
Alright.
It sucks about that roll.
Drag Elk.
Drag Yelk is charging. Yeah, I'll charge there.
You've triggered my attack of opportunity.
Go right ahead, I don't care. Wow, that doesn't hit.
Even with the enlarged penalties? That's
Even with the enlarged penalties, it's all factored in. Here is... And Drag Yelk.
Well, your first attack hits and finishes him off. He falls to the ground, cloven asunder.
He was actually stunned, so he shouldn't have gotten a attack of opportunity.
Oh
But,
yeah, he was. It
nice.
doesn't matter.
The mighty barbarian finished him off after the vicious monk beat the hell out of him with his fist and kicks and stuff.
Nice.
Oh,
There's a
right.
chance he may come back as an angel.
Beryl looks at Dragyok, looks him up, and smiles.
Yes.
And he looks at Kalinda, and he points to the rune on his head, and he flexes his muscles as if to indicate. Seems to be making me a little more badass.
Beryl, could I just take a look at that for a second?
Yeah, he'll lean in towards you. Kalinda wants to see too.
Rune doing anything like this? Kalinda, have you?
No.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, my headphones just popped out of the plug-in. I don't know if you asked me anything, but if you did,
We didn't. We're just trying to figure out what the rune does, but sounds like you said we can't really roll a check to find out, so...
well, Beryl is gonna know, and you're gonna know. And then it's up to you if you want to share it. But it's a special thing.
Maybe I'll share it. You want to send it to me? One thing I do want to roll is oh, that's pretty cool. Interesting. I think you would have a tough time conveying that quickly, but Kalinda wants to try and figure out what happened to Caleb.
Well, you know the spell.
I know the spell, and so I think that he was plane shifted.
Oh, he wasn't just plane shifted.
What do you know about it? Because I can travel between planes.
Oh, well, he was sent to another plane. But
Can we
not
find
like
out
plane
what one?
That is actually a very good question, and it would be remarkable if I... Oh my god, I have something that I could totally ask a question about. And Luther pulls out the Revelation Quill.
Is that the brain melter?
This is the Brain Melter. However, I'm not going to, brain melt myself.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Well, regardless, and he pulls out a sheet of paper. And this time, I am going to contact the outer plane on the demigod level. Oh wait, it's yes or no questions, isn't it? No, wait. A one-word answer could be which plane he's on.
Yeah.
The good news is... Oh wait, I could go up to lesser deity and be fine. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to lesser deity level on this one.
Let's see. You get a one-word answer.
What? And Luther writes down on the scroll, what plane is Caleb on?
All right, and let's see, which one were you doing? The
Outer plane.
deity?
No, yeah, outer plane, lesser deity. I can't fail that will save.
That's what you're worried about.
Just a little bit.
And Kalinda's going to make sure these people are well and truly dead, and then she's going to channel a few times for everyone. Are they, in fact, well and truly dead?
They are, in fact, well and truly dead.
Oh, hardy ha ha. But I doubt... but I doubt he's on the ranch plane of existence, because that doesn't exist. And why he would be on farms, I'll never know. I'm going to ask again, because I can do this up to 10 times. What plane of existence is Caleb on?
So Kalinda channels for 54 energy for...
Alright guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I swear. Are you seriously getting the
Yeah, this is where I'm going with this.
I don't know who exactly is answering me, but I want to know what plane of existence Caleb is on. And I swear, if you go to the ranch dimension, I'm coming after you.
I have never heard of the ranch dimension.
I'm assuming it's got bunny rabbits and possibly farm animals and the like. And if he is, he must be having a great time.
It does sound nice.
It does. It very much does. Ranch plane of existence. Well, he's moved on to the waffle dimension. So... So, I don't think that this is,
I don't think this deity knows much.
Yes. Can I get your supervisor, please? Wait, if I go to the supervisor, I'm risking...
Brain melting.
Brain melting, yes. It's not fun.
It didn't seem fun. So I can tomorrow try and use augury or something, and then plane shift.
Well, the problem is if he went to a plane of existence such as I don't know any of them, and he's still confused, which I think he was, and other things.
Confusion wears off.
Yes, but so does a resist energy. So if he's on the fire plane of existence, he's not exactly going to have a very good time.
No, it's gonna have a very dead time.
Indeed.
I mean, in all likelihood.
Oh yes, so by tomorrow he'll probably be dead. I'm going to ask one last time. Please, deity, what plane of existence is Caleb? Enter name, last name here because I don't know it. What plane of existence is he on? Just, he's back on the ranch dimension. I give up on this one.
Well, if we're really worried that we can't get to him...
Alright, so I'm back. What did you find out?
You're on the ranch dimension. In the ranch dimension.
What the fuck is the ranch dimension?
I don't know. It's the ranch plane.
I have so many questions.
I do too. You're also apparently in the waffle plane too. So
the demi being didn't seem very helpful.
No, it's lesser deity.
Oh.
Well, you could always attempt to go to the ranch plane and see what happens.
So I haven't prepared, planar travel or whatever the spell is that...
Brett, in all seriousness,
we should probably finish our business here.
Do you want Caleb to come back? Yeah.
Before we try to retrieve Caleb, and frankly, Luther, I think you should try contacting tech support about that quill.
Well, I would, but then I'd be risking my brain melting, and we all know what happened the last time that I did that. It took me taking a drink out of the Runeforge. Was it still glowing? I can't remember. Anyways. Onward and... Holy crap, that's a big Sahedron rune.
Indeed it is.
We are not going to be able to dig that out.
So, by the way, do we have... was the Runeforge still charged to power up another weapon?
There was enough charge left for 2 weapons last you guys left.
I think it was just 1, because there was 6, and then...
Was it 1? How many guys? How many weapons did you do in total? So you had 6 total. You could charge.
We charged 5 of them.
5, or yeah.
So Kalinda would suggest. While we're here and searching and all, Beryl maybe could use one of those rune-forged weapons.
He absolutely, positively can. However, and I gesture towards the lady, we might want to just have him use one of hers. That Ransor looks amazing.
That's not really a monk weapon.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
yes. He
Beryl
needs a
shakes
monk
his
weapon.
head.
Don't you have nunchucks? We could probably do something with those.
Yeah, he hands out his kama and his nunchucks.
Ooh, kama. I had a friend who used a kama.
He gives you a look like, yep, it's badass. Takes a few swipes.
Ah, yes. I think that might. Too
They're
bad we
also
can't
baller for stealthing.
What's that?
They're also baller for stealthing.
Why is that?
Come on, you've never heard of the Kama Chameleon?
I knew that was coming.
God.
I
I'm about to
was
go.
no.
Really? We're gonna go with Kama Chameleon on this one?
By the way, I really like how you drew the Sahedron rune with pad. With like a round brush tool.
I tried.
It looks great. I'll be honest with you, Magic. It does look good.
It's got charm to it.
It definitely does. It looks like it looks like the
Well,
illustration in the book.
You must have traced it. Nobody freehands that well.
I mean, it definitely does look like the Sahedron rune in the book. So,
Yeah, as an art teacher, nobody freehands that well.
anywho, I do believe that that circle right there is going to probably be the teleport circle out of this place. But I'll check. Luther's gonna detect magic on the Sahedron circle because
It is in fact magical.
oh, good spellcraft.
Kalinda will try and do the same thing. Oops. Yep.
Yep, it is in fact magical.
That's all we know.
No, that was in response to Kalinda doing the same thing.
Oh.
So under the Knowledge Arcana entry, it says like you can identify a spell effect in place with a DC 20 plus spell level or something.
Well, you note that this is in fact the master circle that Raxus had notes about in his journal. It has 2 effects that can be activated. Once per day, it can be used to call a single creature, functioning as a planar binding spell.
Oh my god, seriously?
I think we saw that.
Once, if a teleportation effect is used while the caster is standing within the circle, the teleportation energy is absorbed by the master circle, which then opens a gate somewhere else.
And what are these red things on the side? Are those
Pillars.
pillars?
Beautifully detailed, I might add.
Right. Well. Oh yeah, with spider glyphs. So I think our main orders of business are to search this wing and to get the weapon made and to leave. Yeah.
Yes, we should in fact do all that.
So I may be able to ask the goddess Savannah about Caleb. That would take a lot of energy to try and do now, as in hero point, because I don't have that sort of spell prepared.
Ah.
Or tomorrow I could give it a good effort.
Well, I'm just afraid that by tomorrow he'll be a little bit dead.
He has shown that he has the ability to take care of himself.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm sure he can take care of himself, especially if he was teleported to, say, the negative energy plane. That's a very hospitable plane.
Yeah, a lot of the planes are not really nice for regular humans to live on.
Yeah, the buses are okay, though.
Yeah,
Buses are
exactly.
okay.
That is such a good point, God.
Regardless, I guess we could try tomorrow. I mean, he could be alive.
Do I think using augury or something would work? Would I be able to find out?
Let me look it up.
And Brett, are you? By the way, I'm hearing an echo of my voice.
Yeah.
Augury gives you wheel or woe, or both, or nothing. It doesn't give you directions or.
Isn't there like a more powerful
Yeah, divination.
divination? Is that it?
Divination.
I think we need to wait till tomorrow.
Yes, I would say that we would have to wait tomorrow.
Or we could try and get out of here quickly and go to Magnamar and see if we could find someone to help us there. But I don't know that would be much faster.
Well, regardless of how we're going to do it, I suppose we should go back and gather up our gear and the dead wolf.
Yeah. All right, we can think on it for a bit. So, yeah, she'll. I don't remember the process of getting the weapon turned into a Runeforge weapon.
We gotta throw in bits.
You more or less got instructions for it, so don't worry about the details too much.
Okay. But they'll do that and then search the place and loot
What
tools.
type of Runeforge weapon are you making?
I don't know.
There's
I'd be fine with you picking for him.
Okay.
He's a lawful neutral, and
Well, it also depends on what your sin is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep in mind we're going up against the Rune Lord of Greed, so.
Yeah.
No, I know what his
powerful,
sin is. I super know what his sin is.
What is?
Oh yeah.
What is his sin? I'd love to know this.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Pride.
Pride.
Another
Isn't that everyone's
pride.
sin?
Not everybody.
In his case, it's because he has the reverse of it. He is focused on humility to a fault, even going so far as to take a vow of silence.
Ah.
That would actually
Does
be
make sense.
pride.
Yep.
Each sin is the flip side of the corresponding virtue. And there's actually a virtue type of Thessalonian magic as well as the sin type. It's just not nearly as... Just random.
Yeah, believe it or not, Thessalonian rune magic started out as virtue magic before it was corrupted into sin magic. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, I guess he'll get his nunchucks done because that seems cool to have a Runeforge nunchucks.
I mean, I would have gone with the comma myself, but if you want to go with the nunchucks, go for it.
All right.
Well, they're both pretty similar.
I sent you a message, Brett.
Oh, you did? Uh-huh.
Yeah, Brett.
That's a good question.
I think part of it has to do with, like, do you want to find Caleb or...
Yeah, that's a good question. Let me think on that.
Okay.
All right. In the meantime, we'll leave until we get a result. We'll leave that part basically pop. So let's go ahead and go through the loot for this
Particular wing of the Runeforge.
Yep.
I'm sure there's nothing good here. Let's just skip it.
Just trash.
There's no
Trash.
there's no tome of intelligence or anything. Nobody wants that anyway.
So the Iron Golem that you faced way back at the beginning, the Iron Archer that y'all wrecked like a train, has 2 gemstones for eyes. The first one, the left one, is a diamond worth 5,000 gold.
Nice.
You writing this down?
Oh, okay, so diamond,
Worth
9,000.
5,000 gold.
5,000. Sorry, I heard 9,000. That's why I was like in shock. Go.
The second eye, the right eye, is a gem of brightness with 13 charges.
I will look
Does
up
that
what
dispel
does later.
darkness or something?
Gem of brightness, Pathfinder. Google tells me it. Oh my god. Shed light is a hood and lantern. Bright ray is a ranged touch effect, and the creature is blinded.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Oh wow, yeah, no, this is it's just blinded stuff. It's a cool little item. Not worth much.
Maybe sell it?
Oh, it's sold. Keep going, Magic.
Alright, you fought in total 15 Warriors of Wrath. 15 of these terribly built
Creatures?
Imagine if this is the first wing and we had gotten the resist energies up, then they would have been,
Ooh, I like that. So, is that 15 spell books, by the way?
with the following spells only.
a very limited repertoire.
Yeah. I can't on earth of me understand why they would give them so few spells in their spell books when the players were going to get 15 copies.
Well, so the prepared spells are, I mean, believe it or not, here's the thing. Displacement, that's a good spell. Fireball, good spell. Haste, great spell. Bull Strength, Mirror Image, these are all great spells. The problem is, the players by this level will have resist energy.
Yes, but the resources to have it up on all the characters ahead of time is a significant depletion, so,
That's true,
should be
but
rewarded for your investment.
yeah, I guess so, but
But once we've done a few wings and figured it out, it's like just a gimme.
And think about how much trouble you had in some of the other wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we'd done illusion, one of the later ones, we obviously would have had like true seeing or something happen.
Oh yeah, if I had been thinking about true seeing, oh my god! Except for one little problem. I don't have true seeing.
Well, Kalinda does, but see invisible or glitter dust or whatever. Tricks, basically.
You also fought 6 sin spawn.
Ooh.
Each of the 6 sin spawn.
Nice.
That is
money.
That's not too bad. Even if Dragyel, takes all, could take the great axe damage, not even flinch.
Now, inside the Chamber of Readiness, there were several walls embedded, or several weapons embedded in the wall.
Oh.
Oh, do tell.
Oh my. Ugh.
Yes, these will do.
Oh my.
Brace yourself. Here comes the High Lady's inventory list.
Okay.
I am actually looking forward to this one.
Oh, that's a long one.
Clairvoyance, Clairaudience.
That's pretty good.
Ooh, 10th level. That's nice.
Nice. It's very good.
+4 Mithril Breastplate. Nice.
That's super good.
Adamantine Flaming Ranseur.
That's so cool.
Okay, so let's, oh wow.
Cult of Physical Perfection, not bad.
Luther just got 2 new wands. Although I don't know what Clairvoyance and Clairaudience do offhand, but
I think they allow you to see through walls. Kalinda would like that Cloak of Resistance, if you don't mind, or if any of you have a +2, maybe you should take it and I'll take the +2.
What does Luther got on moment?
She's going to upgrade it with crafting anyway.
He's got a +3. Dragyel's got a +2.
So yeah, maybe Dragyel takes the +3 and then I take the +2. And we sell the +1.
It's a belt of physical perfection, not just...
No.
That would be so good for Gorat.
What would be?
Hey, what do you got on you right now? Belt-wise.
I closed my Hero Lab. Let me reopen it and double check. I did send an email to their tech support to try and get this resolved.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting your,
I mean, all the data is there, just a lot of stuff is redded out because the books aren't activated.
Yeah. I get it. I completely forgot.
Have you tried reactivating it?
Oh yeah, it says that the email or license are invalid.
What do you want to bet Tim's email shut off?
Oh, I know it's been shut off for a while. Because like a while ago, I tried sending him an email just to check up on him, and it came back returned.
Oh, were you using Tim as your
Yep.
license?
Yep.
Oh, Brett. Oh, Brett, come on, man.
Well, another option would be... whose license are you using?
My own.
How much for an extra license?
I will tell you in a second.
I think it's $5 or $10.
I will tell you in a second, Brett.
Kalinda's going to burn her last channel, by the way.
However, I've put in some of my own money into this myself, so...
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so Garrot has on him at present Amulet of Natural Armor +2, Belt of Giant Strength +4, Cloak of Resistance +3, Headband of Inspired Wisdom +2, Manual of Genial Exercise, he's already read that, and a bunch of potions and wands. So yeah, there's nothing there he needs.
Okay, I was just wondering.
What about a Cloak of Resistance?
He already has a Cloak of Resistance +3.
Oh, what's your belt again?
Belt is Giant Strength +4.
Same with Dragyelk, but and when Dragyelk gets paid, he's gonna. So yeah, that's gonna be sold.
Well, what does Luthor have?
Luthor has no belts at the moment.
Take that one.
But I just realized that a belt of physical perfection +2 would probably not be a bad idea for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's +2 to Strength, Constitution, and
Dex. That's your attacks.
Yeah. Again, we're about to get paid, so...
Yeah. But upgrading that rather than...
Yeah, I know, I mean...
Or maybe selling it, because you don't want to necessarily have the strength, but...
Well, I do got Craft Wondrous, so upgrading would not be a problem.
Okay, so... can you mark that we're going to sell a +1 Cloak of Resistance, and Dragyelk you now have a +3, and Kalinda has a +2?
Okay, so... Blah, blah, blah. So instead of the +3 Cloak of Resistance...
Yeah.
It's now a +2 Cloak of Resistance?
No, we're going to sell a +1. Kalinda's wearing a +1. We're going to sell that. Dragyelk's going to give Kalinda his +2.
Okay, so it's a cloak. It's Cloak of Resistance +1.
Yep.
All right, so Dragyelk is now going to be adorned in a going to be in a
Cloak of God. Stop confusing me.
Exactly.
Right. Cloak of Resistance +3 for Dragyelk.
Yep.
Okay. Just. Hey, my reflex and will saves are now 10.
That is unimpressive.
No, it's super unimpressive. Let's see right now.
Hopefully, having learned from Runeforge, people will be prioritizing saves.
Yeah, especially since we're going to be fighting the transmutation master.
Yeah, unless you want to become a rabbit or something.
Yeah, for all time. Speaking of which, what's in her spell book?
I sent that to you last time when I was giving you that information about spellbooks. In this wing.
Oh, right, because you sent to the Oh yeah, you sent me all. Oh right, she's got every evocation spell in existence, or in core rulebook, I should say.
Basically, yeah.
Oh my god. So, guys, just so you know, Luther is going to spend some time rebuilding those necromancy spells.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Would you like to know how much each wing actually had a set of spell books in it that contains every spell in core to that wing? That's
Nice.
12, 29, 21, 52, 27, and 10,000 gold for each set of spell books after the 50% cut.
Kalinda is going to tell Gorat that she can resurrect his wolf if he wants.
Oh, please do.
It does cost 10,000 gold pieces, though.
Oh. We can take that from my cut.
But yeah, I can do it tomorrow, and that should be fine.
License administration site. Brett, I'm trying to find a hero lab.
I've already tried to go through their website to log in. I get the same error.
Yeah, I think Tim's license, which I
Expired.
thought was forever.
Well, like I said, I emailed their tech support with his email address and the license number in the email to try and see if I can't get it restored.
Alright, well, if not, I think it's like $10.
Hey, Ironbite, what content do you have unlocked for Hero Lab?
Oh, I got a whole bunch. Give me a second. Let me go look up my data packages.
By the way, I think we're all going to heal up, but Kalinda channeled for 19 anyway.
Okay. I don't think there's anything left in the Runeforge to kill us, but...
Yeah, I think you can basically just say that we healed you all. She has a ton of spells. And we're going to be taking a little downtime, I assume. Maybe not.
There's one thing left in the Runeforge that can kill you.
Is that Luther?
No, that's time.
Right, anyways, I've got the rule book, advanced class guide, player's guide, occult adventures, ultimate combat, ultimate magic. Campaign settings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inner Sea God, Inner Sea Races. Mythic event. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of stuff.
Hey, Magic, by the way, in case I forget and you happen to Beryl has spell resistance, so...
Yeah, which is incredibly unfortunate.
Why is that?
Spell resistance is super bad.
It affects friend and foe.
Yep.
Oh.
And it takes a standard action to lower. And you have to keep using a standard action to keep it lowered, or else it automatically goes.
Yeah, it's great.
Terrible.
And by great, I mean, yeah, it's pretty terrible for...
So if somebody successfully cast a spell on him and then he didn't lower it, he would have to save against it?
No.
No. If somebody casts, like, Cure Light Wounds on you, yeah? Spell resistance. If it penetrates your spell resistance, then it'll affect you and you can decide whether or not to save it. But every spell that gets cast on you, whether it's a buff or a debuff, has to go through that.
Well, anyway.
Anyways, yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff, Brett. So, and I think Magic is off of Tom's. Yeah, Tom's. And he's got.
Yeah, I probably spent $100 on it or more.
So, if you can't get it back, wow, we're just. So, here's what I got from Magic about how much money, loot, we'd be getting out of this, and this is with the 50% the 50%.
What your
Market
actual
cost?
take home is?
Yeah, I believe it was somewhere in the neighborhood of 950. 950 total.
That was based off of that one calculation. You're not using
Yeah.
that for the numbers. You're using your number.
Yeah, and I know this was based off of what Magic told me. Based off what we actually have, I have no clue, guys.
Do the math.
I mean,
we are using, so it's
there is a shit ton of there's a shit ton of Control C. Here's the loot list I have as of right now.
All right, Iron Bite.
Yeah.
What you should have been doing after every time you got loot was putting their value of each piece of loot in a column, so you didn't have to do it all.
Oh, okay. That would have been probably
That's how-
a good thing.
That's how loot lists work.
Yeah, well, you got to remember one little thing, Magic,
Rage.
and I'm an idiot.
well, that's a pretty long list.
Oh man, this is gonna take a long time to compile.
Not really.
Well,
Okay, I
pretty
mean,
long time if you
I mean,
haven't done it yet.
Yeah, you do have a lot of these gold values already entered, but yeah, a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I do.
A spreadsheet would have been a good idea to use.
Probably, I just don't. I wonder who the sheep and who the chinchilla is.
What?
I'm looking at who's viewing this right now. I've got a sheep and a chinchilla.
I'm the chinchilla.
Alright.
Chinchilla life.
Chinchilla life, baby. Anyways, but yeah, so I will be figuring this out before, and
I don't know why I'm showing up as a sheep on your end. I should be on your list. I have an account. I don't know.
I think this is because this is anonymous. I haven't actually made this shareable to people. I don't really.
Yeah, I would transfer that to a spreadsheet and go from there.
I definitely think I will. At any rate, that is the loot list as so far.
Well, I think we should hang on to the diamonds.
So, again,
but this seems like it would take way too long to do right now.
Yeah, at the moment, I mean, I'm not prepared to do math tonight. And I can probably transfer this over to a spreadsheet anyway, so. But
that's a lot of money.
it is going to be a lot of money.
Well, there's a little bit more stuff we can do before you've done your shopping.
Not shopping, I mean.
Selling and shopping and stuff.
Yeah. Or
Sure.
we could just put a pin in it tonight.
Now let's do the stuff. It's early.
Alright. So, we are going to resurrect the wolf, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because,
Yeah, so the next day
been
she'll...
so useful.
Well, he's going to level up a bunch, so that'll be nice.
Maybe he'll become huge.
And you can buy gear for him. They can use, belts and whatnot, I think.
I know he has some gear. What did I give him?
Who knows? You're kind of in demo mode right now.
Okay, well he has. Okay, so it had an Ioun stone and a chain shirt.
Yeah. So anyway,
we are
something to spend money on.
We are so going to
Buff the
15th
wolf.
level. You're gonna get what level did you get the wolf again?
I think that was 12th when he died, so he's another 3.
No.
What level is the wolf?
Yeah, what level is the wolf?
The wolf was level 8 when he died.
Gotcha. So you get an ability score increase, multi-attack, 2 ability score increase, and multi-attack and improved evasion.
Yeah, he has. He went up 2 levels, so I had to fill those in.
So
Only 2? I thought you went up 3.
Well, I am level.
15.
Yeah, I'm level 15, and the wolf is level 10.
Wouldn't he be level 11
oh, never mind.
if
You
he's
get
4 behind you?
You're
Is
gonna
he
get
4
a
behind you or a 3?
4. 4. It's ranger level minus 4. No, minus 3.
So level 12.
So level 12. Wow, Brett, your wolf is
He's a real wolf.
no, not really. Ability score increase and multi-attack.
Alright, so why is it showing up as level 10?
I have no clue.
Anyway, we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, you'll figure this out. Good lord.
But yeah, Kalinda will do that the next day. And I don't know if you want to retcon, like, after you decide about Caleb. But I think she can
Yeah, like
do planar travel at this level.
Yeah, like I told the Magic Dealer, I'm waiting to see if I get Hero Lab back working again before I make the decision, because trying to make a new character right now would be very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Without Hero Lab.
Well, if your license doesn't work, then Ironbite, would you be willing to let him use a license?
I would be more than willing to buy a license.
Alright, just let me know how I can transfer money to you for that, so I can pay you back for it.
Okay.
I assume you might have PayPal?
I do, and it's at don't worry about it at I have a job.com.
Okay, let me write that down.
Don't worry about it, Brett. I'm more than willing to buy a license for you. I buy licenses for everybody.
Alright.
I just need to figure out how to get a new one. Alright, so what little stuff can we do prior to shopping? Because, oh my god, we're getting paid.
Well, at long last, you finished exploring the Runeforge, the ancient magical research center created through the union of the original Runelords. Only one question now remains to you. Where is the fabled city of Zin-Shalast? The city is named in lore and legend, and hints have lied in some of the books you've recovered, but never has the location itself been revealed.
Well, two things, my plucky friends. Number one, when this is all over and if we survive, I'm claiming the Runeforge for myself. Perhaps I can clean it up a little bit. And two...
I would recommend sealing off the gluttony side of things. That appears to be quite hazardous.
Well, they're all hazardous, but anywho.
Well, I want to turn it into a Church of Savannah, so no.
Oh dear, I suppose we'll have to fight for it. And by fight, I mean I'll send you to another demi-plane.
Yeah, we'll see if that works.
Watch out, Luther's becoming a rude lord!
At any rate, Zin-Shalast, where Kerzog is waking up. We might want to figure out where exactly that is. And, well, you see, here's the thing. If we can confront him, I might finally be able to complete my thesis.
That sounds really important.
I had almost forgotten about that thesis thing of yours.
Listen, I wish to not only be Luther Vale, Wizard at Large, I will be Dr. Luther Vale, Wizard at Large, and it's very important for me.
I can think of nothing more important except maybe saving the world from this.
Yes,
horrible...
but
I really don't see how putting one extra name at the beginning of your name really matters.
You would be surprised with the family I'm married into.
I'll tell you what, I will call you Mr. Doctor, and that's 2 extra names, okay? And then you'll feel special.
I'm already special. Speaking of which, we might want to also go back to Sandpoint at some point. I just remembered this, but Gorok, do you remember Brodert? That quack in Sandpoint who claimed to be the expert on ancient Thassalon?
No, I do not.
Good, because I really don't remember him, but it just popped into my head. He mentioned something about a pair of brothers who managed to discover Zinsalis at some point. He might be a good point.
Good place to start our research.
Well, a good place. Never mind. Yes, start researching. It's not like I haven't been researching ancient Thessalonian ever since I was accepted to school, but okay.
Well, in between brain melting.
I've only melted my brain once, thank you very much.
It was very memorable.
Yes, especially since we had to get a demon to help us out.
I consider it your defining moment.
I consider his defining moment is when he decided to blow himself up with a fireball in the middle of a sawmill. That was quite amazing. You were not there for that, Kalinda.
No, I was there when I cast Resist Energy, and then he decided to do a maximized fireball and almost kill me.
Well,
Trust me, he has had a very sordid history when it comes to fireballs.
I believe you.
They're still rebuilding Sandpoint from what happened there.
they were finished with it by the time I came back.
But I'm sure you helped, right?
Well, how do you define help?
You know, pick up a hammer.
Then I did not do such a thing.
I see. Do we have teleportation? That we
Do
can...
we have teleportation? You're talking to a 15th level wizard.
Well, do you have them prepared so we can do that? We're going to be blipping around.
Prepared? Actually have? Also no.
Well, I think we're going to wait till the next day anyway, so I can resurrect the dog and do any divination necessary to...
Don't forget, you need to use the portal to leave.
Yeah.
Right. So we're going to use the portal.
Oh my god, I just realized this.
What?
Would prismatic spray be able to send Caleb to another... Yes, it would, because it's another plane.
Yes.
Not out of the Runeforge, so... Technically, he's still there. He's just,
He still where?
Clearly the plane of ranch.
Yeah, technically you're still in the Runeforge.
Why? Why would he be in the Runeforge?
Because he's in the plane of ranch within the Runeforge.
Well, anyway.
Anywho.
Runeforge isn't that big.
Yes, but it's got planes of existence.
We'll find out later
But
what
they're
happens
not
to
inside the Runeforge.
Yes, but he's still within the Runeforge in the plane of existence. Never mind, it's metaphysical.
So what happens when we go through the Hedron rune that we see before us?
Well, how are you activating it?
Well, Luther has.
I assume we try and research how it says in one of the books, maybe?
I have a scroll of teleport.
Alright. And I totally told you guys how to activate it earlier.
Yes, you did. So I will sacrifice my scroll of teleport.
You're going to stand in the circle and You cast your scroll of teleport.
Yep.
All right. Well, the you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just get
Well-
rid of boss.
The scroll goes off. The energy begins to teleport you, but is instead drawn downward into the rune, which lights up, glows, and then a portal opens in the center.
Ooh. It's almost like a gate spell.
Kalinda will enter along with Beryl.
And so will Dragelk and Luther, and I'm assuming Gorat and
Yeah.
his now alive wolf.
Well, no, his wolf is still dead. We haven't fixed that yet.
No, I think they'll do that. They'll probably wait till tomorrow to leave because we have a bunch of stuff to do in here.
Yeah, basically, you spent the rest of the day looting, cleaning your shit up, picking out the spells you're gonna want now that you're done here. And in the morning, you're as a wolf. You go on about.
Yep.
All right. So you step through the portal.
Yep. And if we end up in Sin Salist, I'm just gonna be.
Find yourself in the ranch now.
It's actually the ranch dimension. Wow.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
You see, I know that's what
So-
what Magic was going with there, but
Things are a little slower here.
Well, you step through the portal and out onto the lower slopes of Rime Skull.
I'm sorry, what?
Come again?
For those of you who may not remember, Rime Skull is the name of the mountain from which the dragon attacked you, the one that was overlooking your original entry into the Runeforge.
Oh. Thank God.
So
Fresh
called
air.
because it looks like a skull.
Because it's the ground.
Ah, yes, we're finally back out of the Runeforge. How lovely.
Actual grass. Yay! She runs around madly.
It has been too long since I have seen the sun.
Actually, that's a very good question. I wonder how long we were actually in that place.
37
About
years.
a month.
Oh dear, 37 years. That sounds terrible.
It was a while. I think it was.
Time travels quickly when you give the DM a narrative. A month or two sounds about right.
Yeah, a month
Anyway,
or
she
two
is
does-
very happy to be outside.
As is Luther. Bit of a problem.
Yes?
That was my only scroll of teleport. Although, he looks at the mountain of spell books he now is carrying around.
You got to prepare your spells for the day, so.
Right. Spells.
Also, keep in mind that it does cost you for whichever spells you're copying out of those spell books.
Yeah.
That'll be some fun math.
That is going to be some. No, it's not. I'm going to be
Looking
using
forward
frickin'.
to.
I'm going to be freaking. I'm using freaking Hero Labs to do it. So there's no math involved. I have money.
Make some blessed books, yo.
Oh, I-
way more.
I am.
efficient.
I am totally going to be buying a few blessed books for this haul. All right, guys. If you give Luther a little bit, he will copy a teleport spell into his own spell book.
Yeah.
Just give me a moment, because I don't have much pages left in my sets of... Oh, wait, I just made myself a new spellbook, so... Where is teleport? That's teleport greater. Where is your teleport? Oh. Oh, it's a 5th level spell. Never mind, I do have it.
You're thinking of greater teleport?
Mm.
Just 7th.
Oh, there it is. I'm gonna use my bonded object to send us back.
Where are you teleporting to?
We're going back to Magnamar.
Agnamar. All right.
Yep. Where Luther will, where we will sell and spend our ill-gotten gains.
Sell and spend your ill-gotten gains. Deal with Brett's box character.
Yes,
And,
Brett's box character. And then we'll go back to
Do whatever
Sandpoint.
crafting and buying, and then
Yep, crafting and buying, and then we'll go back to Sandpoint, and we will talk to Brodert.
well,
So plane shift says the focus component is a forked metal rod attuned to the plane of travel. How does one get that?
Oh, hey. I got an ambulance coming through.
It's only
That's not
6th
good.
level for me.
Maybe it's not an ambulance. Hold on a second, guys.
the focus doesn't have a price associated with it, so they're super common apparently.
Yeah. I assume it's just a fork and you just bend the tines in a certain way.
I got this rod down for 3 copper.
Oh, no, it's even better. It's emergency services. They're right outside my house.
For what?
I don't know. Give me a moment, though.
Maybe you had an accident. And it was so bad he didn't even notice.
It's probably one of his
Hey, Ma?
neighbors.
Yeah, plane shift is only 5th level. It's nice.
Yep. Generally, it's the surviving part that's difficult.
Yeah, I guess so. And you end up anywhere between 5 and 500 miles from your intended destination.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, considering what you're doing, that's pretty exact, but still.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I guess you use teleport, or greater teleport, since you won't know exactly where you're going. How do you find someone who's in that plane?
Very carefully.
Yeah, you need more spells, more divinations.
All right. And I have returned. It is not just a fire truck. It is a fire truck, an ambulance, and a fire truck.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like something bad.
Yeah, they're going into a neighbor's house where there is a old woman who is not in the best of health.
No, sounds bad.
Yeah. So,
All right, so as you return to Sandpoint for perhaps the final time, sound, and high enough spirits. Though they have suffered their share of troubles over the years, from the initial goblin raid on the city, through the attack from the stone giants and the dragon, and on to the mysterious chamber revealed beneath their halls, the people remain strong.
And the mysterious
And
fire.
the fire. Yeah, the horrible fire.
I
The
was
worst
going to
of
bring
all.
that up. Bolstered, perhaps, by the spirits and most of the actions of the heroes that have come to their aid over the years. These days, Sandpoint seems to be learning from its difficult past. More guards patrol the town, or perhaps Burgeoning City, than ever before. Rumors of secrets hidden beneath the city, of other hidden chambers, have brought forth new adventurers hungry for excitement and treasure. The city is bustling. Scars still remain if you know where to look. Old construction lies next to new, faint and weathered scorch marks in some places. Even a few businesses are capitalizing on the old stories. The street food vendors sell goblin kebabs, a strange combination of pickles, green olives, and salted pork that has been soaked in brine. A weapon shop bears a sign of the town heroes putting a stone giant down. And hucksters sell rough wooden carvings of Altessa, Gorot, Luther, Tegan, Joruro, and Jera.
Our old characters.
Everywhere you turn, someone is offering to buy you a meal or a beer or for stories of your latest adventure.
Yes. It's good to be back, everyone. Hello. Oh, Gorot. I have missed Sandpoint so much.
I am gonna go see my wife. It's been quite some time since I've seen her.
Gross. I am going to pay a visit to to our old friend Brodert.
You probably forgot I was married, didn't you?
No, actually I didn't. So
yeah, it's gonna be a nice homecoming.
Oh
Man, I've only
it
seen
is.
this place in visions, but I feel like I know it.
Oh, don't worry. I can make it. Anyways. Where is Brodert? I don't remember where he is.
Well, the crowd is more than happy to direct you, and they walk with you as you travel there. A section of them spin off and follow Gorop.
This is quite
And-
embarrassing, actually.
As you finally come to Brodert's home, the crowd respectfully steps back and gives you your space to go about your business.
Wow.
As you open the door to Brodert's home/work area and step through, you hear a familiar aged voice. Come in, I'm just having a spot of tea. That leaves a good 20 minutes before it runs back out of me. Shouldn't have been drinking it, honestly, but I've got a fondness for it. Oh, Luther, it's been too long. Come in.
Brodert, how are you, my
Friend?
you?
I'm well. Have a seat. Oh, not there. Watch out for those people. There. That's fine. Sit there.
Right, I've forgotten how you are. Anywho, Brodert, my friend, I have just returned from a place. It was quite rewarding, in fact, and one day I'll have to tell you all about it. But it occurs to me that in my travels, lovely. It occurs to me in my travels that you once mentioned a tale of two brothers who were able to find Zin's chalice, and I find that my thesis is requiring a visit there, or at least to the ruins.
Would anyone care for some tea? I can brew another pot.
Kalinda?
No?
Me.
Oh
And
yes.
Farrell will have some too.
Dracula
Farrell
just,
smells.
Just a moment.
just
And he
oh, yes.
begins to
Yeah.
make tea. And as he's putting it together, he continues speaking. Yes. I remember that. There was a letter I once received from several charms that mentioned it. You know old Redwing, yes? Now, I know his book has a bit of a reputation, but Adolan had a lot of interesting theories on the nature of interplanar bonds and the spirit. Right, the brothers. Give me a moment.
Take your time.
You'll have to forgive him, Kalinda. While he is a scholar of some note, he is, he is this way.
That's fine praise from you, all things considered.
Oh yes, by the way, your efforts will be well rewarded. I am going to mention you in my thesis.
Oh, that would be grand.
It will probably be in the appendix, but you will be noted as a source of some of my information.
I would be most grateful for a copy when you're ready to publish.
Oh, definitely. I will hand deliver it to you.
Oh, that's just wonderful. Yes. And he begins handing out the teacups and then turns and rummages through some of his stacks of papers and books. Oh, let's see here. Here. Yes. And he pulls out a book from one of the stacks, very adroitly, very deftly drawing it out, and you hear a solid thunk as the rest of the stack just kind of goes down in a small cloud of smoke.
One day I wish to be able to do that. That is a skill, sir.
Well, we're in enough books and you'll get there.
You should see my my college dorm room. It's I don't have a bed anymore.
Oh yes, I was quite the fox myself back then.
Yes. I'm actually
I don't doubt it.
I'm actually thinking of creating a demiplane just for the amount of books I now own.
Oh, that's some high caliber magic. You've gone and gotten very powerful, haven't you?
Oh, you wouldn't even begin.
You should see his fireballs. Show him your fireballs now.
I think I've been close enough to those.
Kalinda, no.
He returns to his seat and plops down carefully and holds the book in his lap very gently and slowly opens the cover, revealing a signature on the inner side and sitting on the pages, a letter pressed between. This is the letter I was speaking of. Please, be very careful with it. It's of particular value to me.
Luther is going to handle the book with all due reverence for the tome and the knowledge within.
All right.
Kalinda's going to make a steel check to grab the letter out of his hand.
Why would you
PvP.
do that?
So there's the bulk text. Salutations, Mr. Quink. Thank you again for the kind words and drink. It's always a pleasure to speak with readers of my work, especially those well-read and civilized enough to know of my writings beyond Adola. Alas, I was unable to procure a copy of one of the early drafts for my personal files. It would seem that it has gone the way of so much of my early work, lost forever to the gulfs of time, and narrow-minded publishers unable to grasp the import of a young Pathfinder's work. Fortunately, my mind is as quick now as it was in those early days of my explorations of your fantastic homeland. I recall the evening I first heard the story of Zinjalast while seated on a log in a Varisian camp, sharing ruby mead with an enchanting young woman. But that's a story for another time. I was intrigued by the tale, though. All the peoples have tales of cities of gold. Yet with Zinjalast, the Varisians had no tradition of explorers seeking it. They viewed the place as one of evil, a place to be feared and forsaken. As far as I could tell, none of your indigenous people ever sought out ruins before the advent of Chelish rule. But there was mention, come to think of it, of two dwarven brothers, Vecker I think their names were, claimed to have found the route to Zinjalast, and convinced several tradesmen in Janderhof to support and supply their plan to establish a base of operations in the low Kodar Mountains along the Karazhan. Their vanishing into the Kodars bankrupted all but one of their investors, I hear, and even today, the Vekker name is generally accompanied by a litany of rousing dwarven profanities when it comes up in Hoffian taverns. In the stead of enclosing a copy of the early complete draft of my work, though, please find a signed copy of Edolan with this missive. I trust it will look quite handsome on your shelf. In good health, Redwing.
What's Eidolon about?
Eidolon?
Eidolon was originally set out as a piece of work on the connection between certain summoners and their summoned creatures. Some people had a certain particular affinity for this kind of magic, but while that was the original plan, the story actually ended up spanning a much broader array of topics. It was quite brilliant. It ended up discussing such things as migratory historical patterns for the original Versians that lived here. There was quite a lot of mentioning of the original plant life and the creatures that had roamed in those times, and how they changed over the course of the evolution of our history.
That sounds
yes.
fascinating. I could listen to you for hours.
Yes, part of Eidolon actually will be within my thesis. With the proper credit, of course. Oh, Redwing. I must visit him at some point.
I'm not sure where he is now. You know, he likes to disappear. But
Yes.
as she says in the letter, the dwarves were using their claim, or most people think the dwarves were using their claim as a con. Rumor, again as the letter says, has it that a number of banks loaned them money. And we know that they set out for a fact, and also that they never returned to pay that money back. Most likely, of course, they absconded with their ill-gotten wealth. But I have a different theory.
And what is that?
If you consider the possibility that they were telling the truth, then they were leaving on an expedition to a dangerous, uncharted area. If they met an untimely end there, you could find their base of operations, and perhaps even clues to the city's true location.
Yes. However, and the letter does state that their route is in the low Kodor Mountains along the Karazhan.
You are so helpful. Thank you.
That's why people come to me. Out of my key.
And your dog.
Oh, that's the neighbor's dog. Oh, keeps me up at all hours.
I see. I will say this for you. This letter is quite possibly very informative. Thank you very much. I do believe that this is going to be an excellent place to start.
Glad I could be of help.
I am
Indeed.
You have been more than enough. So tell me,
what is your final version?
What exactly else have you been up to?
This and that. Life of the researcher. I've been hearing your name pop up every now and then, of course.
Oh.
But those works that you've been talking about all these years, well, people are really starting to talk about.
Oh, it is quite possibly my life's work, and when it is actually published, I am sure it's going to take the wizarding world by storm.
I'm sure you're correct. No pressure, right?
No pressure. Well, I think we must be going not going. I'm sure our friend Gorat is going to be quite a while with his wife. It's just a little bit like that. But it was very good to see you, my friend. We will be in Sandpoint for a little bit, and
actually, wait a minute. She was pregnant when I left.
She was.
I wonder if Well,
No, it has not been 9 months.
well, I mean, she was. I think she was a few months along. I don't think she's due yet.
She's
could be a
pregnant
little
again.
Dora
Do the
crawling.
math.
Anyways, oh, by the way, Bora, this is my good friend Kalinda.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet somebody with an appreciation for tea.
Oh, she's actually got an appreciation for some scholarly. You really should regale her with some of the early tales of the Thessalonian Empire. I'm sure she'll find that very fascinating.
Oh, please do.
Love to. We can stay here. I've got nothing planned for the rest of the evening.
As do I.
I'm just imagining Deckard Cain going, "Stay a while and listen."
Yes, have a seat. Stay a while and listen.
All right, and I think this is where we can put a pin in it.
That is the pinning spot. All right, I gotta hold on for just a second.
All right. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so, one of my neighbors may be dead.
That's too bad.
She was an old lady, so it wouldn't be as weird as what happened to my next door neighbor. One day they just found, because it's a rental house next door, one of the renters just was found dead. Boof. Dead. Still don't know what happened to him. Because he was fairly young. Yeah.
Okay. What I miss?
Oh, nothing. Just me
nothing.
recounting the tales of my neighborhood.
Yeah, old, totally not Deckard Cain will set up as long as you want and talk about everything, not just scholarly, but all the local rumors and who's sleeping with who and how the new mayor is getting along and why the old priest finally.
Oh, wow, really? He finally retired? Jesus, I would have retired in book 1.
Believe it or not, he actually got his daughter to come back. She'd been kind of, separate from him, kind of in a rebellious phase for a while. He finally talked her into coming back, and she made her peace with their God, and now she's running the church.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, he still gives sermons and such from time to time, but he's getting older, and it's easier on him if he doesn't have to take care of everything.
Yeah, Kalinda's going to go around and meet all the people she's seen in her visions, and who's the rusty dragon person? Masako or something?
Yeah, Sakyo.
Yeah, Sakyo, who will be in Jade Empire.
Right.
She's in much, much better terms now with her father than she used to.
Yeah, her father, who was encased in glass by goblins.
Yeah, I thought he was
And and her brother.
Suto.
No.
Oh
We
no, I'm
killed
not
her
thinking.
brother.
I'm not thinking of her. I'm thinking of the ranger.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, good.
We killed her
Shalelu.
brother. Yeah, we killed her brother.
Should they?
Yeah.
Suto.
So, yeah.
I'm reading about the Mark of Wrath I got from the
Mark of Wrath?
Runelords person. It's
Oh.
actually, it would be way cooler because it gives a +1 insight bonus to attacks, but I already have one from Ironstone. But
Hey,
it's
what-
still pretty good.
Yeah. Alrighty, guys. So, I will total up the,
Total up the loot.
yeah,
Distribute it out. It would be super, super cool if everybody would do their shopping between now and the next game.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
So that next game we don't spend like an hour on
Yeah.
purchases.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do we think about crafting? Are people going to take time I know 3 of us at least have crafting abilities. I mean, it's fine if we...
Well, everyone, this concludes Book 5 of Rise of the Runelords Sins of the Savior. Be sure to tune in next time when we start Book 6. Good night, everyone.